Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or I should say welcome me back to my channel, because I have been gone for like 3.5 weeks. I thought I would make my comeback with a cocoa conversation. Today I am using my Berlioz and Marie mug from the Aristocats, and I'm going to put it on my shelf now because this is empty. Most of you guys probably know, but if you don't, Cocoa Conversations is a series on my channel where I drink hot cocoa and talk about random stuff, but 9 times out of 10 I hold a mug, I pretend to sip from it, but there's never actually anything in it. So yeah, I am back after taking an unintentional break from YouTube. I've just kind of been in like a life slump. Like, I haven't been reading, I haven't picked up a book in probably 3 or 4 days now. I haven't finished a book in weeks, and I haven't made a video in weeks because I've just been feeling very unmotivated in that whole area of life. So yeah, I've just been feeling very uninspired with my channel, and that's why I unintentionally took a break, because I just didn't feel like filming, so I never did. But I really want to start doing it again. I honestly wasn't really sure if I was going to even come back, because like every other day I was thinking I don't want to do YouTube anymore. I feel like YouTube is progressively making it harder and harder for small content creators to gain any kind of following, or even the following they already have to be able to watch their videos. They're making it harder and harder for that to happen. And like, I know people say it all the time, it's not about the numbers, it's not about that, you should just be doing this for yourself. But the thing is, if I was doing it for myself, I wouldn't be posting the videos online. Like, I make these videos and I post them on YouTube so that they can be watched and appreciated by other people, you know? Like, when you post a video that you took so much time to film and edit and upload, and then you see that it's just not getting much views or comments, and it's not even showing up in your subscribers' subscription boxes, it's just very uninspiring, unmotivating, and depressing. Yeah, after all of that unmotivational things, just in general, I feel like I've been feeling uninspired with the videos that I've been making. Like, as much as I love talking about books, sometimes it just gets a little bit boring, especially if you're not always reading these amazing books that you're not like super passionate about. You know, like, most of the books that I read end up being 2 or 3 star books that are just kind of meh, and that's not always very fun to talk about all the time. So like, I've been trying to come up with more ideas of videos that I want to do that are maybe a little less book related. I also think I'm going to switch up my uploading schedule a little bit. I had originally been trying to post at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times, Monday and Friday, and then sometimes on Wednesday. But now I think I'm going to downgrade that to once a week. But if I have like an extra video, then I can upload a second time. But I feel like setting a goal of just 1 video a week and not putting that pressure on myself to do 2 or 3 is going to be a lot easier for me and a little bit more motivational, because I don't want to upload videos that I'm not happy with. And I often find myself being in like a time crunch. Like, I can only film on certain days of the week when people aren't home, and sometimes on those 1 or 2 days a week I just don't want to film, and then I end up filming these videos that I don't like, but I feel like I have to upload them because I've run out of time and I can't film any other day. So I end up posting a lot of videos that I'm just not happy with, and so I'm just going to try and give myself a little bit more time to make the content that I'm happy with and I'm happy uploading and showing to you guys. So yeah, that's enough of all that. Let's talk about some other stuff that's been going on. So I got a new member of the family that I'm going to try and incorporate into my bookshelf when I eventually rearrange them, like I've been planning for like 2 months. But I found this little guy. He's so cute. He's a little sleeping dragon. I found him at Hobby Lobby in the clearance section. There are only 2 of him left, and his poor little brother had a broken ear, so I grabbed this one. And he's so adorable. I love the way that this looks. I've called him Gwendolyn, and I'm hopefully going to rearrange my bookshelves soon to try and get a little bit more space for like my little decorative pieces. So I want to have him sitting on a little stack of books, hopefully somewhere in the background of my videos, because I just think he looks adorable. And he will quite literally be the tiny book dragon. So another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was yesterday I went to see Avengers Infinity War, and I posted my very unpopular opinion on Twitter that I didn't really like it that much. And I'm going to be talking about spoilers from this point on. I'm not going to be talking about any other topics after this, so if you haven't seen Infinity War and you don't want spoilers, then so long, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully in a few days. I saw Infinity War, and like I said, this is going to contain spoilers, so I also should probably mention that I am not the biggest fan of superhero films, so taking my opinion on any kind of superhero film, you should not take it as fact, because obviously I'm going to be a little bit like prejudice to it because I just don't really like superhero films. They're just not my thing. But I do watch a lot of the Avengers and Thor films simply because I'm a very big fan of Loki's character. So I've seen all the Thor films, I've seen all the Avengers films, and just like random other ones. I've seen the first Iron Man, half of Civil War. I watched half of Civil War twice, and I just couldn't get through that entire movie. I don't know why. And I've seen both of the Guardians of the Galaxy film, and that is it from the Marvel Universe. And out of all those films that I've seen, I'd say the only one that I actually like really enjoyed was Ragnarok. Even not being a fan of superhero films, I thought that one was pretty good. So I know I'm definitely in the minority here when I say that I did not really enjoy Infinity War. Going into the film while I was driving there with my mom, I was telling her that there are 3 characters that I do not want to die, and if they do die, I will never see another Marvel movie again. First one was obviously Loki. Just, I don't even want to talk about it. The second one was Groot. And the third one was Rocket. Thank heavens he's still alive. So yeah, 2 out of 3 of the characters that I didn't want to die died. So obviously I'm a little bit salty because of that. But I do have hope because it does say on Tom Hiddleston's Wikipedia page that he is in the next Avengers film. And I mean, he's already died once and come back to life. So has like Groot. And so I feel like everything's fine. So that's what I'm going to tell myself so I can just move on with the rest of my life. But besides me being salty about Loki dying within 5 minutes of the film, I just found the middle bit to be super boring. I'm the kind of person where the only thing that I enjoy out of superhero or like action films is the like slow motion running and fighting shots. Like those are my favorites. So the like big battle towards the end I thought was good, but like the whole middle part of the film I was just so bored. And just kind of going back because I can't get off the topic of Loki dying, I was just so upset that his death was like so not emotional. Like it was just like he's dead, moving on. Whereas like when Gamora died or Spider-Man, somebody get the tissue box. I have never seen a Spider-Man film. I didn't see the Spider-Man Homecoming film. I haven't seen like as I said, I watched the first half of Civil War twice, and he's only introduced into that film about halfway through, so I've only seen about 5 minutes of his character ever, and I wanted to cry when he died. I was like, oh my gosh, why is this so sad? But that's why I was just so upset about Loki's death, because it just felt so not emotional. But yeah, those are my 2 cents about Infinity War. I know I'm definitely in the minority in that, but as I said, I'm just not a big fan of superhero movies, so don't take my opinion too seriously because it's just like a personal preference kind of thing. So yeah, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more videos from me. If you guys did like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! With a cocoa conversation. I almost said coffee conversation. Now that would have been sad. Today I am using my Marie and... Fudge, who is this? The other day. Oh. Gamora, I don't know how to say her name.